Welcome, family. It's your girl Faithful. That says bringing you a quick message, basically a quick story time on how I got terminated while on FMLA. So, quick story. So I was already doing intermediate FMLA, which means that I was working maybe like 3 days this week, 4 days the next week, so forth and so on. So during the time that I was off and the days that I was off, HR lady sends me an email. Hey, we switched everything over to this third party company, so they would handle your days and your leaves from this moving forward. I was like, okay, remember, FYI, I'm going to do 8 weeks of FMLA time started on this day. Okay, fine. She said, cool. Just let them know when the days is going to start. My doctor had already filled out the paperwork and I scanned it, sent it over to them, and it was approved before my FMLA uh, permanent days had started. So, fast forward, I figured out how to um, get the 100% of my pay because, remind you, the company is kind of cheap. They really cheap. So they only wanted to give me 60% of my pay. So I figured out how to get the 100% of my pay while I was off. So this lady calls me while I was off, like, hey, who told you that you can do that? Excuse me? Who told you that you can do that? So I said, the Holy Spirit. God favors me. So the Holy Spirit told me that I can do it. So she was very upset. She repeatedly emailed me every single day while I was off on FMLA. The first 2 or 3 weeks, she was emailing me saying, the company saying that they didn't get the paperwork from your doctor's office. And I was like, how? So this went on for 2 weeks. I'm calling my doctor's office. My doctor's office is a great doctor's office. I got a great relationship with my doctor's office, my doctor, everybody there. So I know that they're just, playing around. But at this point, she trying to retaliate because I figured out how to get 100% of my pay. So this went on for a couple of weeks. The case manager of the third party company reached out to me like, hey, I got all your short term disability stuff, completed, and I got everything situated. I just need the doctor's note from your last visit. Okay, fine. I called my doctor's office. Hey, can y'all send them the doctor's note? This is the lady's name. This is the fax number. They did. The next weeks passed around. She kept emailing me. Hey, they say they didn't get the paperwork from your doctor's office. And this went on for like another week or two. So I said, so you telling me that you guys believe this third party company that y'all done paid saying that they didn't receive the paperwork from my doctor's office. So you think that my doctor's office is just making up stuff? Nah. Impossible. So I goes up to my doctor's office, get proof that they faxed it, get them to fax it again, bring it home, scan it on my scanner, email it to them with the proof and the proof that it was faxed over to them. She stopped emailing me. 3, 4 days passed by, not a word. So at this point, I've already went to the EEOC office and filed a complaint against them and contacted the American Disability Act and filed a complaint against them as well. Long story short, about 3, 4 days passed by. She sent me some files. The first one had like 12 pages. I don't even know how many the other ones had in there. I think it was a total about 20 some pages. So I emailed her back and I said, I don't know what this is you sent to me, but my doctor have already completed it. This is the same paperwork. You would not be trying to antagonize me while I'm off for whatever reason. This paperwork have already been completed. Well, if it's been completed, send it to me. Oh, you received it because I scanned it and sent it over. This is the same paperwork that my doctor have filled out at least 3 different times. So, again, this week, 4 or 5 weeks into my days off, she's already upset because I figure out how to get 100% of my pay. She emailed me every single day threatening, we're going to terminate your position. Your doctor's office haven't sent in the information. Mind you, I have the copies of the facts. I scanned the information over. It's the same information. Ma'am, if you're doing that for me to call and say, oh, I'm just gonna come back to work, don't worry about it. No, you can terminate me while I'm on FMLA. Fine. I don't have no problem with you. You're not gonna scare me to get me to come back there for you to find a reason to terminate me. You gonna terminate me? Perfect timing. I'm already on FMLA and it's been approved. It was approved before my day off started. We already 5 6 weeks into me being off, and you have harassed me every single day with threatening emails, threatening to terminate me while I was off. Fine, whatever you want to do it. I've already had, they didn't know, but I've already had went to the EEOC. I reported to them, and I reported it to the American Disability Act because they was trying not to pay me what they owed me for my short-term disability. Okay, what you want me to do? I did the job for that case manager who obviously wasn't competent enough to do her job on a salary that she receiving, and I haven't even received the payment yet since I've been off, and you harass me every single day that I've been off. And I've been off now 5 or 6 weeks, and you have harassed me and sending me 3 mail every single day that I have been off. So whatever you would like to do, do it. God favors me. So when she called me saying, who told you you can do that? Who told me I could do what? Get 100% of my pay, and I outsmarted y'all to figure out how to get it, and you mad because of that? So I think you purposely work with the third party to not pay me my short-term disability because I had outsmarted y'all? Yeah. I already know what you doing. I've already know what you call yourself and did. But guess what? You can't scare me to coming back to work so y'all could try to figure out a reason to terminate me. You didn't send me a million emails since I've been out threatening to terminate me. Be my guest. I'm a child of God, and God favors me. That's between you and God. And I left it at that. So she sends me another email saying, "Well, we're putting this as you voluntarily quit." No, ma'am. Your words state in every email that you sent me that you're going to terminate me because you say you didn't see paperwork from my doctor's office that I have proof and copies that was already sent. You're trying to pull my bluff to make me come back to work so y'all can try to terminate me, or you think you can scare me enough to say, oh, I'm going to come back to work. No, I'm not. You can terminate me while I'm already on approved FMLA. Do what you got to do. And that's what they did. So I say y'all, let's just say, take your time off. These jobs don't care nothing about you. They have no integrity. And I ain't care no more about them than they cared about me. Put yourself first. Put your family first. Trust God. Trust the process. Stay prayed up. Stay in your word. Because guess what? God will bless you. Everything happens for a reason. I hope this helps someone. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Remember, don't be afraid to pray. Don't be too proud to pray, because prayer do change things. Be blessed.